There are things which are within our power, and there are things which are beyond our power. Within our power are opinion, aim, desire, aversion, and in one word, whatever affairs are our own. Beyond our power are body, property, reputation, office, and in one word, whatever affairs are not properly our own affairs. Now the things within our power are by nature free, unrestricted, unhindered, but those beyond our power are weak, dependent, restricted, alien. Remember then that if you attribute freedom to things by nature dependent and take what belongs to others for your own, you will be hindered, you will lament, you will be disturbed. You will find fault with both gods and men. But if you take for your own only that which is your own, and view it belongs to others just as it really is, then no one will ever compel you, no one will restrict you, you will find fault with no one, you will accuse no one, you will do nothing against your will, no one will hurt you, you will not have any enemy, nor will you suffer any harm. Hello, this is Sophia, and you may be wondering why I began my vlog this time by quoting the Stoic sage Epictetus from the late 1st and early 2nd century. Well, the reason is because Charlotte, whose YouTube username is Karmatic1110, a few days ago asked us to make a post or something about what our coping mechanism is, and I figured that my best response was to do a presentation on Stoicism because, quite frankly, to a large extent, Stoicism is my coping mechanism. Now, there is a lot of confusion about Stoicism in today's society, caused largely by, well, idiots who use terms like Stoicism without even the vaguest idea what the terms actually mean. Basically, today there's many people who think that Stoicism is all about hiding, concealing, or suppressing your emotions. But in reality, that could not be further from the truth. Stoics, contrary to popular belief, do not repress, hide, or conceal their emotions. Rather, what they do is, through an ongoing process known as ascesis, they learn to make things that are within their control the ultimate determinants of whether or not they are happy, and to not let their happiness depend on things that are beyond their locus of control. Now, to understand Stoicism, it is essential to understand the concept of things indifferent. And basically, things indifferent are all things that are beyond our locus of control, things that we do not have direct control over. And only things that are within our locus of control, things that we do have direct control over, can be considered virtues or can be considered vices. Virtues meaning good things, inherently good things, and vices meaning inherently bad things. Now, that's not to say that a Stoic completely disregards everything that is considered to be an indifferent, because indifference can be divided into 3 subcategories. One of them is preferred indifference, and that's things which basically mean that it is not necessary for happiness, but if I had my choice one way or the other, I would want it that way. Something can be a dispreferred indifference, which means that having it does not prevent me from being happy. However, if I had a choice one way or the other, it would not be this way. And then there's neutral indifference, which are basically which basically means something which neither helps nor hinders my happiness, and if I had the choice how it would be, I probably would have to flip a coin over it. An example of a preferred indifferent is being treated with respect by your peers. An example of a dispreferred indifferent would be being constantly ridiculed, harassed, and ostracized by your peers. And an example of a neutral indifferent would be my neighbor deciding to paint his dinner table green. Now, virtue is a matter of living according to nature. And basically there's 2 parts of what nature means. There's, of course, your own internal nature, and there's also the nature of the situation that you are in. And this is, by the way, where your set of preferred or dispreferred differences, where your preferences come in. You need to accept those preferences as part of your own nature. You also need to accept what is meant to be and not meant to be as part of the nature of the situation that you are in.